Good morning. It is August 29, 2025, and it's a Friday, and we are in the 7 a.m. hour, and whoop, settlement is 6517 even. So we did move up past all-time highs. We closed all-time highs. But now overnight we have made a sharp move lower. The bull case here is really just 6480. Yesterday's New York low. Yesterday was essentially a soup of the day open again. This is midnight here, so see how they bounced off here and then came up here. I was a little concerned of why we were so high, so I started to look a little lower. And then I got AFK'd here, so I missed this shift here. But the big narrative for me is seeing if we're gonna get this discount as well as the week low. We could essentially get rid of this discount and focus our attention on this week low since they're practically the same thing. And today is the last trading day of the month, I believe. Yes, today is the last day of the trading month. So anything can happen today. I'm leaning towards they flush lower here to at least halfway rebalance this. Since we've touched all-time highs officially, we need to see something a little bit lower to have something to bounce off from. This was Nvidia here. So yeah. So we're pretty much looking at either New York low or conservatively the low a day as of now. This is the low. The low was exactly made at 5 o'clock. That's one of the rules. You want to look for the low or high made at 5 o'clock. So yeah, this is lower day officially for 6488 and 3/4, and we want to see if they want to suit this. I'll even put, since I'm still bullish here, I'll even put a limit order for the low of day to see if we get a continuation. So that is my main trade for today. I want to see more, but if I'm wrong and we're gonna get cheaper prices, then even better. Um, it'll be a wrong intraday trade, but it will be the right thing for cash. Because with cash we always want to buy at the lowest that we can, or just buy buy at the close of a Thursday. Like for example, this would have been a great Thursday close buy. In the chat, I even called this out as a magnificent Thursday close buy, and sure enough, after Jackson Hole, they went up. This isn't a good Thursday close since we're at all-time highs. But we'll have to see if that's actually the right move. Let me look at NASDAQ real quick just to see what we're on. We have not gotten the New York low yet. So same idea with ES, snag this low, and if we're wrong, then we're wrong. So we'll have to see what the market really wants to do. Reminder, we have not closed in all-time highs on NQ. This doesn't look like a shift to me. That doesn't look like a shift lower. And even to use retail concepts here, that's not a shift lower to me. It's pretty much holding that trend line here, so it's not really fully bearish, but I'm okay with some sort of sweep to then keep going higher. But we just haven't shifted to the low end yet, so there's really no reason to panic. I see a lot of people panicking about inflation fears. There's a inflation bubble happening. Everything is wrong. And it's just like it hasn't printed in the chart yet. It hasn't printed in the chart yet. So there's really no reason to fear. Bitcoin is at 109. Okay. It's not terrible. But we did reject this sell high that we were looking at. So I would be cautious with Bitcoin. Um, Probably put some limits here or here. It'll probably hit one of these two, maybe both of them. But yeah, cheaper prices on Bitcoin is always a great thing, especially for something that's going to 1 million. Unless something technological happens with Bitcoin that completely crashes it. I don't see that crashing. I don't see Bitcoin crashing anytime soon. Um, so we're pretty much good here. Um, this is the open of that month. Apparently, falls on the first, and it's essentially the low. There's an order block here. So yeah, try and put some limit. If you're a buy and hold DCA or in Bitcoin, these are some good levels for you to look at. But yeah, right now I'm looking to see if we'll sweep a low, the day's low, to then go higher. Yesterday did have added volume. That is one thing. So that is a signal up. So that sweep of the low, we've already gotten discount, but the sweep of the lower day here for more all-time highs sounds like the move for today. So we will see once 9:30 hits. I don't remember there being any news to worry about. There is PCE news tomorrow. PCE news at 8:30 and a bunch of other news at 8:30. So that's something to look out for. So we will see. Yep, sweep it a low, added volume. That looks like a beautiful trade. We will see how that plays out. There is no added volume on the index, no added volume on the Wanda. Obviously, like I said, added volume on the futures contract. It's on the continuous. It's on the actual contract. Macros, and SPY is added. So you could be seeing new all-time highs, even more new all-time highs. So yeah, prepare for that. If you're a cash holder and you're looking to see if it's safe to buy, not financial advice, make your own trades, but a Friday open buy would, in theory, hit since we're starting low already. So that would hit. As long as there's no surprises. Let me just double check the headlines. No headlines to some China tariffs got extended. That's pretty much it. But that was yesterday's news. But yeah, watch the headlines, watch that lower day, see if we could get new all-time highs. All right, you have a blessed day.